Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Germany. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, St. Petersburg is at 90%. They are extremely close to falling. I want to make sure again that nobody reinforces this. For 93, 90... Like, they're so close. So close. It sucks that the French and the Polish were sending volunteer divisions here, but... There we go. So tanks. Is that enough for them to capitulate? No, unfortunately. But it does solve our issue that we had. I mean, where's our current capital? Our current capital is all the way over here, in the middle of goddamn nowhere. See, this is the problem. This is the problem with dealing with Russia. Is this nonsense? You know, all of you guys are playing back on this front. Because this doesn't matter anymore. This was only here to take St. Petersburg. We took St. Petersburg. Now who cares? All of orange is on this front line. Delete this plan. Orange, you have one objective, and it's literally going to be to spearhead to these cities over here. And that's all you have to do. That's your only job right now, is to do that. Everything else, everywhere else, doesn't matter. Yeah, the Russians are kind of... I mean, it's worth 5 victory points. It's not worth nothing. But it's not worth a lot. So, China's kind of in a sad situation. We don't want Russia to die, or China to die, because we do want their support. Yeah, now U7 divisions are basically here. Defend Petrograd forever. I don't care. Like, Helsinki doesn't matter. Tuva does not matter. It's all about the Russians and these frickin' million cities they have all over the goddamn place that they never want to surrender. But yeah, no, you're just going to push straight to that city. Nothing else really even seems that important. I mean, there's a bunch of, like, little one-pointers here and there. It'd be extremely aggressive again. I hope my allies can hold these areas. You're worth 5. You're worth 1. You're worth 5. So Archangel would be important as well, but... Again, our AI neighbors or AI allies have to at least... hold their weight in some capacity. Industrial land appropriation gives them building slot, which is not worthwhile. I don't think we need to change our factories over. It's a war propaganda, because this is a defensive war. We're 52% world tension. Most of it's been generated by... I mean, the biggest one right now is Heavenly Kingdom at 10%, which is not enough, again, for France to actually intervene and do anything. They're trying to claim Croatia, which is going to get the war between the French and the Polish started. And of course, we have an interest in seeing neither of them succeed. If any of them do well, that's bad for us. So we want to build a handful, just another line of infantry equipment. How many men do you have right now? 500,000 manpower, probably about 150 divisions. But essentially no factories for you to reinforce anything here. Okay, again, we're going to shrink orange down. You don't need to be all the way up here. We don't even need to be all the way down there. Just keep pushing towards Echterberg. And if that's not enough for the capitulation, I don't know what more they could possibly want from me. I feel like I've given them everything. Everything they could ever want. I have done. Okay, let's go over here, capture that city. So that we can at least get these 3 Russian troops surrounded. Like, right now, these guys aren't really doing anything. You know what I mean? Like, sure, they're making some progress, but, like, what does attacking these 3 divisions do? The answer is not really anything. Seeing as our goal is to take a city all the way on the other side of the world, more or less. We're also waiting for our allies to kind of fill up the rest of the map here. So it looks like you guys are pushing your way up north, which is nice. We don't know what you're doing. That signals to me that we do need more decryption. Get these guys off the border. I don't care about Finland, right? Like, I don't think they don't do anything that I can think of, at least. Yes, you're gonna move this direction. You're still moving towards Kazan. But look, still, look how far the city is. It's still like a million miles away. So we got a handful of troops around here. Russia, you were 3 points. Don't hit the microphone, please. Thank you. And now it's like, Orange, you don't need to be down here. This is not important for you anymore. Okay, so you guys can fight here. And then you kind of push your way down across this river here. I mean, again, they don't have that many men. China is not actually that close to capitulation, even though it looks like they've lost a ton of territory. Which is nice. You have five Russian divisions right here. Would be nice to get the kill on them. And I feel like the blue front... Is the blue front line too long? It might be, but also, you know, we don't want to abandon Petrograd. So sending those 7 divisions way down south, I think is going to be detrimental to us. Okay, so they've now been defeated. The Russians aren't doing too much. We got free civilian factories, which I think means that, hey, more civilian factories in our north. Thank you. Keep on deploying troops down to the Austrian border. But, you know, France and Poland being at war with each other basically means that Germany is safe, and I don't need to worry about them too much. But also signals to me that maybe a war with Poland would be a good idea to reclaim our core territory. Take 180 days still to justify a CB, though. Even on the core territory, which is actually insane. That's a long time for these CBs to, Do I have any, like, trucks over here? The best I've has been infantry. So, you know what? It'll take you 20 days to march over there, but I think that's still more or less worthwhile. Go to Perm first, and then go down. You guys are going to go down to Ufa. Some of you guys are going to go down to here. And that's more or less your plan, like... Because we need to take these cities. These guys take Archangel? No, it's still, like, really far away. They're at 33%. Which is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. You take over Peza. You take over this city. And then take over here. You guys are going to push your way down to the south. You guys are going to push your way down to here. And then down to here. And, you know, just get whatever you can get done. And I'll kill this guy so we can get some more supplies. We're going to get down to Perm soon, which is nice. Again, Australia, as much as I would like to help you out, it's not going to happen. Division attrition or effect on partisans, supply consumption, deep battle or mass mobilization. I think we just want deep battle. I don't think mass mobilization is necessary. At least not right now. We still have like a bunch of manpower. It's really just, we're not making enough weapons. Yeah, no, so I mean, this looks like it's going okay. Again, Russia doesn't have enough troops for this entire border, so they really can't, I guess, I'm not going to say stop us. So Turkey's claim Greece. Austrian Empire is claimed Croatia. Greece is, I mean, a very ugly nation. They're part of the Baltic bloc. which just has them, so I don't really know what they're planning on doing. I mean, it looks like a war could break out. Like, I want to justify a war. I'm going to start justifying our CB against Poland. Of course, I generate 29% infamy for doing that. I don't think that's very fair. I mean, I guess I could have done aggressive foreign policy, which I think would have... If I cancel it now, does that do anything, or does it still keep the... I think it keeps the world... tension. So unfortunately, kind of maybe shot myself in the foot there. Let's go for the offensive dock army. Maybe we're actually going to back Russia, or actually have to back Louisiana join the Russian bloc. I mean, sure. I mean, you're not considered a major nation, are you? Please don't tell me you're considered a major power. If you are, I'm actually just going to shoot myself in the face. Major countries. Nope, they are considered a major power. Why? Sorry, pardon me. Does that mean the United States will actually join my faction? I think there's a chance that they might. 100, because they want to contain the aggression of them. They would join our faction. No, but they've actually formed the American bloc, so never mind. With who? With Liberia? Sure. You know what? Whatever. Apparently everybody's just making their own blocks. Chinese bloc, the Russian bloc, the American bloc, who cares? Everybody gets their own block. The Balkan bloc. So we took Perm. Getting Russia down to 31%. Yeah, so now they're involved. I mean, they're not joining war against us. I don't know why exactly, but I guess I'm not going to complain about it too much. My source declared war on Portuguese India. Latin Royalist. In Mexico. Yeah, unfortunately, you already... You know what? We'll get a non-aggression pact with the Americans. Hopefully that might resolve some tensions. I don't know if that's true. Ottoman Empire declared war on Greece. Mysore joined the Central Powers. Sure, but that means you're at war. Oh, that means you're gonna be at war with the Commonwealth. Which again, it's just kind of strange how this is all actually kind of working out, to say the least. You know, I think we need to actually wait for our troops to kind of organize themselves back in. Delete this plan. So Orange, I think you're actually just going to kind of just like sit still. Reorganize yourself a little bit. I mean, because Russia is too, you know, they are spread too thin. There's no question about that, I would say. They're at 31%, but Louisiana's not joining the war against me. And I don't know why that is. So you're at war with Poland now. Well, you're at war with the Roman Empire. Poland hasn't joined the war quite yet. But they probably will. How's China doing? Not great. I will admit, not wonderful. You know, I might as well try to push our way up into Finland. I mean, it doesn't hurt. Okay, Latin Royalist. That's fine. But yep, Russia, this is the problem with Russia. Is like, look how much other country I've taken over, and yet they're still like, nah, we got this. Okay, well, I mean, they have actually pushed into southern Ukraine a little bit, which is an issue. But aside from that... Aside from, I mean, Ukraine, I'm assuming, is probably sending troops in here. As long as he holds Sevastopol, I think it's okay. Keep sending troops across, trying to just jump over the Urals. I know the Urals are like hell, but just walk over them. It's going to only take you a week. A week is nothing. Or at least I assume it's nothing. I don't know if that's the case or not. Okay, you walk behind them and then just take the city from the back. You're worth 1 victory point. See if you can take it from them. You're worth 3, though. Which would be nice to have. Okay, we're getting some resistance in the Urals. We're starting to send some reinforcements. We can force attack on Orange. I don't know if that really does anything for us right now, but I mean, we can do it. Like, if we can make this a cohesive front line, that would probably be worthwhile. They haven't taken Archangel yet, even though there's nobody defending it. But sure. They have not been able to push their way into Finland, because apparently Finland is a unstoppable force that, you know, you cannot fight. Russia, please let me just move to the city. Like, there's only one thing I want, and it's just to please let me kill Russia. Like, my hopes and dreams, they were so simple. China's like, I mean, they're pushing this way, which is nice. Poland, okay, so they are now, I think, completely at war. Does that help? I don't know what does that do for them. I don't know. Probably not much. Am I at war with you as well? Like, am I at war with you? No, you've joined. I don't know actually why you don't join my faction. Or like why you don't declare war against me. I don't know. It's actually a bit strange. Actually, you're probably worried about Algonquin. That's actually probably it, which is amazing. That would be what they're concerned about. You don't want to be at war with Russia. But I think there's a chance that if we were at war with Louisiana, Quebec might join our faction. Like, they might be more scared of me. Okay, so again, France isn't doing anything too crazy. Okay, so they've gone back here. Move your way to that city. I don't know if a 20 point is going to be enough for you to win. You know, my fingers, I hope that it's the case, but you know, I can't know for certain. Also, go here so we can actually get us around these Russian troops. They took back Sevastopol, which is actually incredibly bad for us. So lead order. Sevastopol, I mean, it's worth 20. It's worth just as much as the city I'm trying to take right now. So we gotta draw a front line back here. Get a handful of troops deployed down on that front. I probably actually, you know what, a handful of you as well deploy over here. I think that's about the only thing we can actually do. Okay, so you're now surrounded. We'll get us around on these troops. We're just still like making a little bit of progress. But I'm annoyed that we lost Sevastopol. I mean, look how many Russian troops there are. We might just be able to walk around them, which would make that whole thing a little bit simpler. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you for watching my Anthem. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. If not enjoy, you can always thumb down. If you want to subscribe, and goodbye.